here with Alan Davies from Electrosure. Electrosure are a company who install charging infrastructure for electric vehicles. Alan, Green Fleet Roundtable was just finished, and you're hot from the room, having been in the spotlight for some of today. Did you enjoy today? Did you get much out of it?
I did enjoy it. We discussed a lot of areas. There were a lot of different people from different backgrounds, fleet managers and councils and vehicle manufacturers, installers like myself. And it seemed as though everybody had concerns, but were keen at the same time. And I think the thing that I took away from today, more than anything else, was that there needs to be some sort of cohesive centralisation of the people that want to get behind this, the people that want to install the chargers, the people that want to buy the cars, the councils that are doing the low emission zones, making it a level playing field for anyone who then gets bought into it as a result, because there were different attitudes in the room. Some were keener than others, and the ones that maybe aren't so keen now, I believe, could be bought into, or rather could buy into the mentality of EV and cleaner air solutions, if that playing field was laid out in true and fair terms. Because right now it's a bit of a mess, in terms of even back offices, networks that operate the chargers themselves. There's so many, and if you own a pure EV right now and you want, you want to tour the country in your car, you can. The mileage is there in the cars, but you'd need about 9 different fobs on your car keys, but there's loads of different reasons why, which I didn't get round to talking about in there. There's loads of reasons why I think that eventually there will have to be a centralisation. One of them is National Grid's Energy Futures Strategy, which there will have to be some sort of centralisation to operate that. But in essence, by having people like that in a room talking about these issues, you start to see, it's a bit faint and a bit vague at the minute, but you start to see a picture of where the future of transport solutions is going.
Because that's quite interesting, because we started out the day thinking we're just going to talk about people who want to try electric vehicles. The conversation quite quickly got into much wider sort of transport planning. How do we solve things like congestion and poor air quality and all that sort of stuff? It's a big old subject, isn't it?
It is. It evokes a lot of conversation, a lot of emotion in some people, because some people do spend hours and hours in congestion. I've got 2 small boys, and we're only a small village, and there must be 20-30 cars parked outside their school every day, when they all live in the village, and it's only a small one. And so once you start talking about clean air and low emissions and things like this, you end up with various stories coming out of people, and these issues do arise. But I think it's interesting that we all still came back to the same rhetoric, which was there are solutions out there, and it's how they are embraced by organisations like the ones that were in the room today, and then how that passes on into individuals. But it has to start somewhere, and it's not, as we said, it's not starting right at the very top. It seems to be focused around the sort of middle ground, to then filter down, and then maybe it'll all go back up again. But at the minute, there are some really keen guys out there who are doing a lot, and I think it's interesting.
Has it been worth your time?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy I enjoy what I do, so I enjoy hearing other people's opinions. It gives me something to think about on the way home, and when I get asked questions outside of the room about what we do and how we can help other people, that's what we're about. So yeah, it was really interesting, really enjoyable.
It's a land of opportunity for you, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Brilliant.
All
Thank
right.
you, Alan.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Good stuff.